Said, envy not the oppressor. The white man knew this was there. That's why when he destroyed your image, he set everything up around you in the media to make you envy him, to make you think he was better than you, to make you think that woolly hair that you got in your head ain't good enough.
Right.
To make the black man and black woman think that black hair has to be blonde. Right. Your brown eyes need to be blue. It need to be colored. You don't look good unless your skin is nice and bright.
That's right.
Melanin in your skin is gold. It's just like Christ.
That's right.
But they destroyed our images by starting here first with our God. I'm gonna show y'all something. So the officer is bringing out some heavy points, how we was deceived into thinking that this was Christ, this is God. Now everything associated with white is automatically right. That's the same. Y'all heard that before, right? They say everything white is right, everything black is whack. Anything black is evil, is corrupt. That's meant to destroy your mind. It started with taking the image of your God and painting it to look like someone else. Have y'all noticed we're the only people who worship a God that don't look like us? Bring it out. What about the Indian God? Don't they worship Indians?
Right.
What about the Chinese? White man, right? But when you look at blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we worship a white man.
That's right.
He don't look like us. You go to any other Hawaiians, the Polynesian, any other race, worship a God that looks like them.
That's right.
We're worshiping a complete opposite race who put us on slave ships.
That's right.
Read that.
Proverbs chapter 3 verse 31.
Yep.
Envy not thou the oppressor.
That's what the Lord said, envy not the oppressor. The white man knew this was there. That's why when he destroyed your image, he set everything up around you in the media to make you envy him, to make you think he was better than you, to make you think that woolly hair that you got in your head ain't good enough.
Right.
To make the black man and black woman think that black hair has to be blonde. Your brown eyes need to be blue. It need to be colored. You don't look good unless your skin is nice and bright.
That's right.
Melanin in your skin is gold. It's just like Christ.
That's right.
But they destroyed our images by starting here first with our God. Now I got something I want to show y'all.
No.
So the officer made images. Remember how we read they would take images and destroy them, right? These are some images I printed off that's inside of churches today. You remember the story when Christ healed the man outside the temple? Told him to walk. This is a painting that our forefathers did.
That's
What
right.
do these people look like? Do these look like Caucasian people? They're not. Don't worry, there's more. What about when Christ cast the demons into the swine? Does that look like Caucasian people? Mind you, I didn't paint these. These are pictures of actual paintings in churches in the Eastern Hemisphere right now in Russia.
That's right.
In all of those places in Italy. This is where these images came from. This is Christ washing the disciples' feet. Where do you get a white man at? See the history that was stolen from you? Bring it out. This is what we're trying to show you. Oh, here's a good one. I love this one right here. This is one of my favorites. You got take a guess who that is. That man and that woman right there is white. Ah, Mary and Joseph. Yes, Joseph and Mary.
That's right.
That's Joseph and his wife, the parents of Jesus Christ.
Bring it out.
You understand that? But look, how come this doesn't match? This don't match. How come? Remember what I made that statement of? It's to destroy your mind. There's more images. What about King David? Y'all know about him? Killing Goliath? Right here. What does he look like? Dark-skinned man. Oh, it gets better. We got King David over here. We got King Solomon and King David. Or King David and King Solomon, I'm sorry. As a child. You see these images? These are images that you're supposed to know about. These are the images that we should have been raised looking at. Oh, these are our forefathers. Everybody know about the Bible and this earth. But they think that these people here are the ones who are in it. This book, how you doing, sis? Come over here. We're showing you images that that have been stolen and painted over. This is right here, King David and his son, King Solomon. This is another image of King David. We have right here, what about the three holy children? Y'all heard of them? This is a painting right here of the three holy children. What we're trying to show you is you should not envy your oppressors, because the Bible has nothing to do with them. They have nothing to do with the Bible. The Lord warned us that our enemies, give me Psalms 83 there.
Yep.
The Lord warned us that these things would happen. Look at Mark and Matthew. Y'all know about the book of Mark, right? You know about the book of Matthew. What about this? You got Elijah, angel sitting here. Read that, Psalms 83.
Psalm 33 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
So why did they take our images? They did what?
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
The same people who put us on the slave ship, which was who? What race of people? The white man, right? Alone, don't think it was just only him though. The Chinese, the Arabs,
Right.
all the nations had something to do with us in slavery. We just know about our history that's publicized here. But right now, over there in Iraq, there's black slaves.
That's right.
There in Arabia, right now, there's black slaves.
That's right.
Oh, wherever you go, they have us in slavery today. Read that again.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
The nations have took crafty, a wise counsel against our people. Read.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And they came together to say, how can we destroy the children of Israel? How can we make sure that their God don't come save them?
That's
Read.
right.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
You see that? They said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. That's why today, when I asked you, if I was to ask my sister, who are you? What would you say? What's your nationality? Benjamin. So she know now, but before that, you called yourself African American probably, right? Costa Rican and Jamaican. Guess what? That's not nationality.
Right.
What about you? If I asked y'all, y'all would have said what before you came up here?
I always say black.
You always say black, right? It's two different white men. Just like Jamaica means land of wood and water. You're not a land. Puerto Rico means rich port. Dominican means dog of gods. We're not these people. Amerigo Vespucci named this place. We're not those people. We don't descend from them.
That's right.
That's proof that we've been cut off from being a nation.
That's right. That's right.
I'll call this Israelites.
That's right.
We are the people of this book.
That's right.
But we don't know it. Why? Because that council worked.
Right.
It started with saying, let's change the image of their God. Let's give them a white man as Christ. Make them worship us.
No.
Read.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent.
They all came together. All the nations came with one consent. At what period? During this period. While we were on the slave ships, there was brain. I can't even say brainwashing, because they ain't making your mind clean. They destroyed us. They put the pollution of this image in our head. Right. They raped, robbed, and murdered our sons and our daughters.
That's
our
right.
mothers and our fathers. While this was happening, guess what they was doing? Feeding you another image of Christ.
Right.
Feeding you another Islam.
Right.
Feeding you other religions.
Right.
While you were in the slave ships.
That's right.
While you were on the cotton field picking cotton. While they was beating our backs.
No.
Then we had Jim Crow followed after that. Then you have the civil rights movement. And what did they do? Continue.
What club was that at?
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
Continue to press you down. Because God said they came together with a crafty counsel to cut you off.
That's right.
Read.
They are confederate against thee.
They what?
Confederate.
Who know about the Confederate flag? The Lord said they confederate against you.
That's right.
That's right.
That's why we hate that flag when we see it. It's in your spirit because they confederate against us. Read.
The tabernacles of Edom.
Now God names the nations of people. He said Edom. Edom is the so-called white man today.
That's right.
God calls him Edom. He was a part of that crafty council. Read.
And the Ishmaelites.
Ishmaelites is the Arabs today.
Right.
They also had us as slaves, as you see on these images. All the way at the bottom, that's the Arab man beating one of our sisters in the field. The Arabs are against us. The white man against us. When you go to your gas station in your neighborhoods, who are there selling us stuff? Who own the 7-Elevens?
Right.
It's the Arabs, right? How come we don't own our own stores in our neighborhoods? But if you tell your son, you better not be smoking that shit. Well, he gonna go to the Arab man, and what the Arab man gonna do? He gonna sell him.
Right.
He gonna sell him that shit. And now your son smoking stuff when you trying to teach him the correct way to do things. That Arab man that's set up in your neighborhood don't care.
Right.
He's trying to make money for his kids.
That's right.
He'll destroy your kids at the expense of it. Read.
Of Moab.
Of who?
Of Moab.
Moab is the Chinese.
Right.
Who is it that's selling the weave to our people today? That straight hair, that don't look like yours. I'm sorry, sisters, I gotta call it out.
Wow.
That straight hair ain't yours.
That's right.
The Lord got woolly hair. That's beautiful hair you got underneath that.
That's right.
Who is it that's selling you these color contacts that you can get in all colors? We know you got it from the hair store. Just like, you know, when you go to the hair store, who got the aisles of the bleaching cream?
Right.
The Chinese selling it to you. They not putting that stuff on. You don't see them doing that stuff. They're selling to you. Read on.
And the Hagarine.
That's African. Because again, a lot of people think that we're Africans. The African people and the children of Israel are not the same people.
That's right.
That's right.
That's why they say Africans so Africans. No, that's not the case. It was actually other nations. Here we have images. White man, Arab, and the African man. This is what they did to us. This is our history. Right there. This is our history. Look at them. They got us tied up to trees by the neck. Arabs marching us like camel, like herd, like cattle down here. Look at this. These are images that happened to us. This is our history. So when the Lord said the nations came with one consent to cut you off, this is how they started it. Right here. Because don't y'all know we ruled the earth before this? We ruled the earth. Y'all heard of the Dark Ages? That's when we were in power. We were in rulership. That's the time of us being kings, princes, princesses, and so forth, queens. We ruled that time, but guess what? We were breaking God's commandments, so he sent these nations against us.
That's right.
That's right.
And then they started to destroy you because you didn't have God protecting you anymore. Now God sent them against you. Now God took the power from us to defend ourselves. And through war we lost. And this would happen right here. Now today, keep reading.
Igbo.
Paul, go ahead.
And Ammon.
And who?
And
Ammon is the Japanese, the Chinese, Japanese, Arabs, the white man, the Chinese. Read.
And Amalek.
Amalek is the Jewish man today. Give me Revelation 2 and 9.
Yep.
The man who calls himself Jews today, Jewish. God said they also are part of that crafty council. You put that up. I'm going to show y'all something. Y'all with me, right? Am I going too fast? Okay, watch this. So remember how God also mentioned Amalek? That's their biblical name, the Jewish man. That white man that calls himself Jews today, right? Because notice, when we first came up, I know you wasn't up here, sis, but when y'all was up here, the author was showing you from the tribe of Judah, right? The word Jew is short for what? Judah.
That's right.
The word Jew means Judah. It's short term. So if you say you're the Jews, I mean you got to be from the tribe of what? Judah, right?
That's right.
That's
But
right.
if we read Christ is from Judah, we showing you from Judah, but the white man over there calling himself Judah today, we ain't the same people. Then we see the conflict right there, right? Some may say there's a contradiction, right? Watch this. Revelation 2 and 9.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works.
So God's speaking to the Israelites, to the Jews. He said, I know your works.
And tribulation.
I know your tribulation you're going through.
And poverty.
And your what?
And poverty.
And the poverty that you're in today. Read.
But thou art rich.
Because the kingdom of heaven belongs to you, Israelites.
That's right. And I know the blasphemy.
And he said, and I know the lies. That's what blasphemy is. I know the lies.
Of them.
Of who?
Of
Of
them.
that people, them.
Which say they are Jews.
Say they are Jews. Who said they're Jews today? The white man, right? God said, I know them that say they are Jews.
And are not.
And what?
And are not.
One more time.
That's right.
Are not.
And are not. The people calling themselves Jews today are not the Jews.
That's right.
Read.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
But they're the congregation of Satan.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word